The day we broke up, I looked at my boyfriend kneeling in front of me. His eyes were full of reluctance, but I didn't look back, because my life was already running out. There was a time when he was the reason I kept fighting to stay alive, but by then, I couldn't keep pretending I was okay anymore. The happier we'd been together, the more terrified I was of leaving him to carry that pain all on his own. I didn't want to be a burden to him, and I didn't want to keep dragging out the pain of a goodbye that was coming either way. Tears streaming down my face, I hugged him one last time. He couldn't hold it together anymore. He sank to the ground, buried his face in his hands, and cried. After I said goodbye to him, I went home. In the kitchen, my mom was cooking dinner. Thinking that I might never get to taste her cooking again, I leaned my head on her shoulder and let everything go. For the first time, I let my family see me cry.
友達とだったら仕事だってまだ全然できてないし
Mom held back her tears just to comfort me. Dad clenched his jaw, trying not to cry in front of me. This family had already given so much for me. On New Year's Day, I found myself back in the hospital. It was the 9th year since I got sick. My best friend came to visit and brought me the draft of the book I was about to publish. My sister, who was pregnant at the time, stayed by my side. She hoped I would be there when her baby was born, so we could choose the name together. But deep down, I knew I wouldn't make it that far. I apologized to her for not growing up fast enough and for everything she'd sacrificed to take care of me all these years. She cried because she understood what I was doing. I was saying goodbye. Late that night, I pulled out an old camcorder. It was a gift from a fellow patient I met right after I got sick. He gave it to me during the final days of his life. He wanted me to capture every good moment I had left and keep living for as long as I could. For 9 years, that's exactly what I did. But now it was my turn to face the end. The tapes were full of my life. Simple, ordinary, and happy. But one by one, I started deleting them. It felt like I was erasing myself from the world, piece by piece. The last clip I had left was the very first video of me and my boyfriend. It captured the moment he decided to start living again after everything he'd been through. I sat there hesitating for a long time. In the end, I couldn't bring myself to delete it, because that clip wasn't just the beginning of his second chance at life. It was the reason I'd held on for as long as I did. I felt myself slipping away, and the heart monitor started sounding an alarm. In those final moments, I saw the life I'd always dreamed of, a life where I was never sick, where my dad walked me down the aisle, where I had kids of my own, and decades still ahead of me. But everything was already fading. I hadn't seen them again yet. I wasn't ready to let go like this. Back in reality, the doctors were fighting to save me. My family stood outside the door, sick with worry, while my boyfriend was rushing to my side. The moment I was out of danger, he came to me, took my hand, and told me how much he'd missed me. Even unconscious, I heard his voice calling out to me, and somehow, I woke up. We looked at each other and smiled. Later on, he opened a restaurant. He named it Molly. Carrying the love I left behind, he continued living well.